Hello, hey. My name is Chedza Balule and welcome to story time. Okay, so first things first, I have to pour my glass of wine so that I can tell you my story. All right. Anyway, so welcome to my first YouTube video, first everything. As I said in the beginning, my name is Chedza Balule, but it's gonna be checks for you. Okay? Okay, no. Okay, so I am in my cozy corner. Great. So today I'm gonna tell you a little story, something that happened to me, something that really boggled my mind. Okay? So if you're going to join me for this series, I'm basically going to spend like a first edition portion talking about like the crazy things that happen to me when I'm in relationships. And I mean crazy, okay? Maybe they're not that crazy. Maybe you've experienced crazier, but this is, understand, subjective to my life, right? Okay, so here we go. So the first person that I'm going to start talking about, let's call him Ryan. Ryan. Okay, so when I met Ryan, he was 29 and doing quite well for himself. And when I say quite well for himself, I mean where I'm from, your typical 29-year-old doesn't have the track record that Ryan did. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he owned a business and he was like working and flying and, so where I'm from, it's very rare to find a 29-year-old, or rather, in, like I said, in my life, ne? Okay, so dude was doing quite well for himself, and we met. I'm not even ashamed to say we met via Tinder, and I remember thinking to myself after we met, oh shit, I didn't want him, but he was like that guy who came up in my DM all nice, he was saying some nice things, making a girl blush, all these really nice things. But anyway, fast forward. So I remember this is after a week of us texting back and forth, and when I say back and forth, I mean sometimes I would genuinely forget to respond to him because, like I said, I didn't really want him. He was just that guy who's like, giving me attention in my DM. So it's like really nice to have some attention sometimes. I mean, like, why are you trying to judge? Anyway, so I'm sitting home on a Friday night, and I remember I was watching Love is Blind. I had been binging on it that week. So he hit me up at like 7. He's like, yo, what's up? What you doing this weekend? I literally told him nothing. I have no plans. And then I asked him, what about you? And then he responded and said, having a drink with you. I was like, whoo! Come get this nigga. Okay. So, so I tell him, okay, cool. That sounds really good. I remember that day I already had plans for that evening with my friends. One of my friends was talking about one of our other friends' sibling coming to town, so they wanted to go out and basically have fun and see what else we could do. So I purposely decided to go for this date because I was thinking to myself, date plus free drinks, plus free pre-drinking, then I make an excuse and leave, because usually these Tinder dates sometimes get awkward if you've been on some, I don't know. But anyway, so first of all, I got to the date an hour late. Now, I was an hour late only because I started getting ready in that mentality of like, why do I have to go, but I got there eventually. And now get this, when I got there, before I got a new phone, my old phone, love you so much, but I don't like you. My old phone used to have a battery problem, so it would like switch off whenever it wanted to. Like it would be 100% and it would just go click off, and I'll be like, oh damn. So what's unfortunate about this is our meetup point was sent to me in the form of a location pin. So now I don't know where the fuck this guy is. So I decided to go to like the to the market square and look around. Now there's this famous statue in Wrocław, where I live in Poland, and usually when people meet up, that's where y'all meet up. So if you're there, some guy might just come up to you and go, "Excuse me, are you Emily?" And it's like, "Nah, sweetie, I'm too black to be Emily." No offense. I'm so sorry. Okay, so I tried to look for him. I literally didn't know how he looked. I just had a picture for reference. But eventually I kind of gave up because it started drizzling a bit, and then I felt like, whatever, you know what, at least maybe it's just, you know, the universe doesn't want us to meet. Should have listened. Okay, so then I decide, okay, you know what, let me just step out of the rain and go to Hard Rock Cafe and charge my phone, you know, an opportunity to charge my phone. Also, I really did feel like texting him because I'm so polite and I'm a genuinely nice person. I didn't want him to think I stood him up on top of the hour that I am late, and I don't want him to think I didn't come, like it was just all a joke and I wasted his time. So the minute my phone went on, I sent him a text message. But before I was to start, he already sent me a message and he said, what did he say? He said something like, "Well, that was fun." And I remember feeling like, oh, I'm sorry, you care? Yo, guys, I cracked myself up. Anyway, so he said, "Well, that was fun." And I quickly respond and I tell him what had happened. And then he asked me where I was and I told him, and 15 minutes later, he walks in behind me. So I had already told him, look, I'm sitting upstairs at the bar upstairs. So the bar upstairs is kind of faced that way, and like you come up behind me, if you get what I'm saying. So I literally just felt this tap on my shoulder, and I remember turning around and literally I could run, 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 run. He tapped my shoulder, and I just remember we looked at each other, and there was this circuit of electricity that literally flowed from me to him and back, and it was just like, yo, hi, Escom had nothing on us, hey? So, okay, let me just wrap up part 1. I don't want this video to be too long, but I will be uploading part 2 very, very soon, and I will take it from the point that we met, right? Run, run. Run. Anyway, see you for part 2. Thank you so much for coming with me. Next time, bring your wine glass if you didn't, and if you did, cheers.